Freaking things are rats with wings. Need to be exterminated. They gone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Rocky Run Angus Ranch. So as you can see, we're in the shop again today. Working on stuff. Just had lunch a little bit ago. Sat down in the chair. Had a tough time getting back up. The wife pretty much threw me out of the house, told me to go do something, so here we are. We're gonna do something. Anyways, you see you got the cube feeder here on the back of the tractor. It's been working very well so far. I've only backed it into the wall once so far. It's fine. Also, did you know plexiglass will dang near shatter when something pointed like that hits it? Being forced by something like that. Oh well. It's okay. Plexiglass is only like $60 for a 4x4 sheet. Wasn't my favorite day. Anyways, we are working on this gizmo here. I got this guy. It's like a little 1-inch hydraulic cylinder, two-way. Well, it might not even be a 1-inch bore inside, I suppose. It's just a little fella. Got it off the net. Made in the USA. Also something interesting, Mighty Handy Feeders, made in the USA. That's right. Let the bald eagles fly. So anyways, I got some hoses and stuff over there already made up for it. I just gotta figure out how to put them on here. So, that's normal. Anyways, so this is kind of what I'm coming up with so far. It's gonna go something like this. I'm gonna make some angle iron to put like right here as a mount. Then that'll be the hinge point so that it can go up and down for when the hydraulic cylinder pulls it up and down. And I got one for the other side through here. Have to have a little twist on them since this isn't a 90-degree deal here, and I don't want to have to cut that off just yet. So I also noticed something when I was working on this. Apparently when I hit those fence posts, I guess it did do some damage. Oh well. Are you a farmer if you don't wreck stuff? I don't know. So anyways, I'm gonna have to build some sort of a, well, obviously a mount up here to hold the cylinder. Then down here I'm gonna build like some sort of a cradle mount that goes down and around and connects up this side with just a pin that sticks out. Since there's really no weight here, this thing is light. I'm just gonna have a pin sticking out or something for the cylinder to bolt on, or pin onto. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't have any sort of a plan. I've been racking my brain on this for, well, since I put the dang thing on. I haven't came up with anything real good yet, so we're pretty much just flying by the seat of our pants, which is kind of my favorite way to do it. Favorite? That's just the way I always do it. So here we go. You working? Where's the foot? Tape measure. Over. Needs a little more twistage. what I'm doing is just putting it in the vise and using the crescent wrench and twisting on it and getting a twist. Go from an angle to vertical, basically. Stay. Those are almost the same size. That's alright. I'm bad at this. Oh well. I suppose I should probably make sure I drill those holes at somewhat of a level point. What do we got going on back there? So that when it folds up and down, it doesn't fold side to side at the same time. Looks like it should work out alright. Just doesn't look straight though. Hit too many fence posts, I think. I did it once, and somebody else did it once. I'm not going to name any names, but my wife did it. Oh well. I really should straighten them out or something. That's terrible. Watch out for that. Oh, the guy that put this tripping hazard here. It was me. I'm that guy. Anyways. Sometimes it helps to just stop and stare at it for a while. I don't know if you can see on this thing, since this is a hopper in here, right? Feeds down to the auger. This is where the horizontal pieces are at, or the angle hopper in there. So I'm gonna bolt these angle irons down here, so right underneath that. So it'll be, can't see nothing under here. Anyways, that's where the bolts are going to be at. So, I suppose I should find a drill so I can drill some holes. You know when you're growing up and your parents tell you, put your stuff away when you're done with it, so you can find it again? I think I just told my kids that this morning because they can never find their gloves. I can't find my drill bits. Well, I found the case for them, but it's gone. Brand new. You ever see these bits? Pilot bits? They're notched on the shaft for your drill. These things are the cat's ass. Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't the battery go dead on me? Come on. Ugh. Good. You think I got any spare batteries out here? Probably not. I expect this battery to last about 0.75 seconds. Not even that. Just got back from Battery City. Just kidding. My entryway. Bet that one ain't gonna work anymore. Awesome. Maybe I should have some more crafts in that. That would help, I'm sure. You know what I just thought of about mid-hole? I'm gonna need bolts that are gonna fit in there. It'd be about 37 miles too long. Have you hit the thumbs up button yet? If not, smash it for me if you would. Any of you that have used a regular drill bit know how you get these burrs on the back of the hole when you're drilling steel. So I'm just going to take the step bit, just clean those up real quick. The steps, just chew them right off. Just like that. Sweet. 2 3/8" bolts here. 2. I don't think those are gonna quite work. I might be in luck. Most of them look like they've been stuck in the exhaust manifold of a 57 Fairlane at the bottom of Cottonwood Slough for the last 37 years, but oh, that one's got the threads flattened down on it. That should work good. Those ones might work. So I have this habit. Every time I work in the shop, I tell myself, next time you're in town, make sure you pick up an assortment of 3/8" bolts. So I go to town. Of course, I don't write it down. Next time I'm in town, stand at the hardware store, usually about an aisle over from the bolts, thinking, what in the heck was it that I need again? Can't think of it, so just leave and damn it. As soon as you get home, go to work on something. Oh yeah, 3/8" bolts, you dummy. Wow, that doesn't work. This one's a little excessively long, but let's take the death wheel and knock her down when we get her tightened up. There. Suppose that for you, is it? A little heat hole can't fix. Get the run here. Must be working too hard. It's kind of a strange smell outside. It smells like burnt hair and hot brakes. It's not a good smell. What the heck did I do with those? I just can't even do life today. So I've been kind of pondering while I'm thinking about what I did with those angle irons. You guys are probably looking right now. They're sitting over there, you dummy. Could you tell me? Because I don't know where there is. Anyways, kind of thinking here off and on. Is there anything you guys would like to see on the channel that you don't see or you don't see much of? Put it down there in the comments. Because I just kind of wonder once in a while if there's anything that y'all would like to see that I'm not showing you. So drop it down there and let me know what you think. All yours. Still not the same length. Just gonna wing it here. Let's see, we need a hole right about there. Huh, look at there. Drill a hole right through the F. Or is that the R? Oh, there's the R. That's the F. Drill a hole right through the F. So, I guess I have no F's left to give. Story of my life. Well, the front just became the rear. So I drilled a hole in the wrong spot. Oh well. That should work. All you cattle guys out there right now, how many of you guys got a stack of, that was a bad idea, of bull sale books on your counter right now, or next to your chair? About that thick. 20, 80 of them. And your wife is trying to get rid of them. Which one of these sales are you not going to go to? I'm going to start at the first one. If I don't buy one there, I'm going to go to the next one. You just get this look like, come on, man. Well, I don't know. Anyways, that just happened to me a little bit ago. Back at it. I should have drilled a hole there. I'm going to have to find some lock nuts too, because you can't tighten those down all the way. Otherwise it won't swivel, per se. And I don't know if I'm going to. Oh, I'm going to have to find like 6 more short 3/8" bolts that I don't have. Anyways, I'll just explain this a little bit quick. This is obviously going to swivel up from here. I want this to do that for this only reason. So when I'm feeding my cows, I feed my calves in a bunk. Okay, so that's why I want to keep it on. But I drop them on the ground for my cows. Now I want this to swivel up and be open underneath here, so they just drop out of this choke throat thing, majigger right there, and they kind of sort of fall in the tractor tire when there's a bunch of, if there's a bunch of snow, which we're getting some snow now. Winter showed up a week ago. That's nice. Decided to get below 0 for highs. Wasn't ready for that. It's been summer since last spring. Oh well. Guess we knew it was coming, as long as it doesn't last until July now. But anyways, that's kind of why I'm doing this the way I am. Otherwise, I would just leave this and just hook it up and do it that way. Other than the fact that once she goes up, it's not real straight because fence posts. Oh, keep it. That should work. Just dandy. This isn't working for shit. Come on. Goodness. Come on. Not all right. All else fails, just make the holes bigger, right? These washers. jungle. I found one lock nut out of two that I need. Oh shoot. That's right, I need 6 bolts. Not 3. Anybody else have like 2 drawers in their toolbox that are for junk? Or is it just me? Oh, looks like we're gonna jam nutter. So a funny story about this toolbox. Well, the bottom part of the top part of this toolbox, the stainless steel one that I had that some of you may remember seeing in my tool videos from like last year. This spring I was working on something out back. I don't remember what it was. And I had it kind of sitting over there a little crooked. Couldn't figure out why once in a while one of the drawers would just coast open. It doesn't have the grip latches in it. And turned it a couple times, same thing. Well, one day I come in here, grabbed a wrench, shut it, turned to walk away. Just as I walked around the side of it, just like a giant elm tree crashing down. That was a pretty shitty day. On a side note, I found my 8mm nut driver. So that was a good thing. Been looking for that a long time. Can't lock nutter? You jam nutter, right? That's not really bad. Too late now? Drop my nut. That doesn't fit at all. We're getting there. We are getting there. So, over there, I got this used, well, it's an old wooden bolt bin that came with like a bunch of old baby butt wipe plastic containers that were in the whole setup was in the garage of the place that we lived before we moved over here. So I got some, but not very many. I gotta take these bolts out of here yet. Turnage. By the way, I'm not using the impact because they put these in here at a nice angle. You can't get an impact in there. She's off. Look at that. Done. Not good. Trying to decide if it's going to be worth my time to take this hinge off there, because I'm going to have to cut it, basically, cut it off. I don't want to do that if I don't have to, but right now, it's actually kind of working as a little bit of a guide when it comes back down, because it just kind of falls in there, and this freaking thing's in the way. And so, for now, I'm just gonna leave it. But that means I gotta come up with something else. How the hell am I gonna do this now? I'm not good at this stuff. Geometry is not my thing. If that even plays into this. I don't think I took geometry in school. Pretty sure I did. Anyways, I'm going to use this here bolt as a pin for the bottom. So it's just right. Assuming that must be about a ½ incher. Fits in there nice and snugly. Jeez, that's a pretty good guess. Angle for angle. So now, my automotive background would tell me to unhook the battery on the tractor before I weld on this so that I don't fry the electrical system or something. So I'm gonna do it the easy way and just pretend like I forgot about it and hope it turns out. What I'm gonna do though is I'm just gonna hook up the ground real close by to where I'm welding, and hopefully the power just transfers there and doesn't go anywhere else. Now I'm just going to tack weld it on and basically just purely guess where it should be at, because I have no idea. So this is just going to be a trial and error thing until I can figure my life out here. Good thing I wore my helmet. Ha! Look at that. I guess everybody deserves to get lucky once in a while, right? Because that is just pure luck. I really have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm doing. So, don't tell anybody, but let's just burn her in. That looks terrible. Looks like one of the chickens walked by and shit on there. My dad should be proud to find out that he raised a grinder instead of a welder. When I make my top bracket, I plan on just welding it on, or bolting, drilling holes and bolting it on up here. This thing is down, the level of the cubes in here is down about this bolt here. I'm not sure if you can even see that right now or not. How well you can see what I'm doing. Holy smokes, hour. This is going to be a long video. Anyways, you can see kind of what we're doing here. That's welded this bolt on here, out. Going to build a bracket for up there. 24 hours later. Alright, sorry about that. My camera died yesterday. AKA my telephone. Cell phone, whatever. I basically got it done. Would you look at that neat little light? What in the heck? Can you guys see that? Anyways, worse than a dog. Out. Zoom out for it. There we go. It works. I'm just gonna slap some paint on it real quick. I should take it all apart and sand it down or whatever and paint it up, but this is what I ended up coming up with for the top mount. It's just some 1.25 inch angle. I found a heavy chunk of steel with a hole in it already, and I just put a little washer in there for a spacer. On the bottom, you've kind of seen it before. Do not mind that big old porosity hole right there. It's pretty good and solid. This is what this side looks like. But I think I'm gonna have to try and put something else on this chute and see if I can send it, because that tiny little cylinder and the flow and the pressure from the tractor, you should be able to launch some shit from like here. Who knows how far, but she's gonna go. I'm gonna have to try it, I think. Maybe a wobble pop or something. Drive by the neighbors and launch beer at them. I don't think anybody would hate that. But yeah, I got some paint. Stopped at the hardware store this morning, and wouldn't you know it, I remembered some 3/8 inch bolts. All B. It's a miracle. But I just got some matte black tractor implement paint. Oh, a little ball is in there. Thing wouldn't shake up at the store. Oh well. Alrighty. Well, I went ahead and did it the right way and just left it on and blasted over it so that all the paint will start peeling off in a couple days, because I didn't really clean it up much at all. But heck, got just as much paint on me as I did this thing. But hey, it's alright. Cheap, crappy paint. Gonna put a stamp of approval on it, or disapproval, or something. Got a smaller one too. I might put it on the tractor window or something. So, how in the heck did that happen? What in the? It's like rubbery grease or something. I don't know. Let's forget we seen that there. There we go. Nice and crooked. Beautiful. Tractor's now branded as well. Beautiful. Alrighty. Ready to see this thing launch some stuff? Let's see what we can do here. maybe it doesn't go quite as fast as I thought it was going to, but the thing moves pretty dang quick if you're not ready for it. So, anyways, it works. It's a success. Oh, I got paint all over down there. Oh well. Anyways, I guess, everybody, thanks for watching. If you got any questions or comments, like I said, if you got an idea of what you would like to see out here, I'm all ears. Drop it down in the comments. I would love to do some more stuff that y'all would like to see. So, hit the subscribe button if you haven't. I looked at my analytics not that long ago, and only like 23% of the 30-some% or so of my viewers on my videos are actually subscribers. So hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. Hit that thumb button over there too if you want. And if you don't want to, don't do it. I don't care. Anyways, I sure appreciate you watching. If you got any questions or suggestions, I have about $100 into this, and that's for the hydraulic cylinder. The steel is pretty much all scrap that I had sitting around, and the hoses, I guess. So between the hoses and the cylinder, about $100. So it's worth it, I guess, for me. I could have scrounged up some used parts, but I've done the used parts thing before, and it's kind of bitten me in the butt. And there's nothing wrong with using used parts. A lot of people do it, and it works out for a lot of people, and I've done it and it worked. But I've done it before and it hasn't worked too. So, especially during the middle of winter, I didn't want to end up with trouble, so I just went with new stuff and put it on, and I guess it's going to work the way it looks. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope this video hasn't gotten too long, and see you on the next one.